Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video what we're going to talk about is Instagram, removing likes and what you need to know about that, because on this channel we talk about online business and a lot of people like to, go on Instagram and, market on Instagram. Maybe it's you, maybe you're trying to grow your Instagram account but you're not too sure what to think of when you heard that Instagram is removing likes. And if you did, you need to know, you want to know more about that and what to think and so on and so forth. I've done some research. So the very first thing that we're going to say is that if you don't know, Instagram has announced that it's going to remove likes because of, that's an official statement, that it is because of people's health and what people, because people are too tied up to likes and stuff like that, and they think of that. So Instagram is going to remove likes. However, it's not completely removed. It's going to be removed for other people to see. So if your own account has some likes, you'll be able to see if you've got some likes, how many likes and so on. But if you go to somebody else's profile, you're not going to be able to see that. But there's a caveat to that, and that is that if you have a third-party app, you will be able to see that. And that's something that's very important in my eyes, because if you have a third-party app, that means that, if you're running a business and people want to send you some stuff, and, if you're an influencer on Instagram, then people will be able to see how many likes you have and send you some stuff. Now, you will obviously get less likes. That's just how it's going to be, in my opinion, because people, if you're not able to see them within Instagram, a lot of people are just not going to, have the, just not want to do that, not have the engagement to try and like. So you're going to have less likes. But it's not that big of a deal, because it's just going to go down for everybody and it's going to even out. Now, if you're a small influencer and you have some, amazing photos that you have, and people don't necessarily like your photos because of a lot of different, because people, the crowd follows the crowd basically, and people like to follow the crowd. So if you have a million different likes on one photo, and then, you have another photo, then you don't really make your own mind up. You're going to like the one that has the most likes, even if the other one's is good, but you're maybe the only one that thinks it's good, so you're not going to like it. It's just that's how the human brain works, so it's going to be a lot like that. But there is another, likes are just a really, really bad engagement. Like, it's engagement in itself, because that's how it is. But you have to remember that it's also not a good engagement. It's just like people double tapping on your photo, and it doesn't take much. But if you have comments, comments are going to stay, and people will see that you have a ton of comments, and that's something that, in my opinion, is quite important, because that's how you see that people are really engaged, because they take the time to actually comment. No matter if it's a big sentence or anything, it does take a bit more than just liking a photo. So that's something that you have to look out for, is try to get some engagement with people commenting. People will like your photos, but probably a lot less. And there's not really a time limit. I don't think that Instagram said that the likes are going to disappear, but they are for sure. So, maybe it's just going to be one account after the other, so it might take a little bit of time. So a lot of people are saying that, what Instagram is trying to do is, they're not seeing any of the money. If a brand pays you some money to post some content, then Instagram does not see that money coming in. So that's why they did that, so that they can get their part of the pie. And in a sense that, well, that does make sense, But in my opinion, it's not really like that, because a lot of, you know, big media and, you know, have been talking about this, and you know how social media is affecting people's brain, and it's not a good thing. So, you know, Instagram has to do that because of all the media that's around that. But if they try to do something where, you know, they try and connect the influencer with the brand and that they can post, then that will, my opinion, will change. So we'll have to see in the next year or so if they do that, but that would be really shady, and you know, that's just how it is. But in my opinion, they're not going to do that. So it's just something that they just had to do because of all the media that was talking about them. So that's how it is. So, you know, to summarize all this, if you're a small influencer, basically there's a good chance that this will help you, because, you know, people will not be as, you know, their brain won't be like confined to how many likes somebody has, so it's probably good. And if somebody doesn't have that many likes, then it's not so good. So they will have to, you know, your mind will shift, and the things that are really good will probably go right back up, instead of just the people that have a big following and therefore a lot of likes. So there we go. That was my video for today. I really hope that you enjoyed. If you did, make sure that you absolutely smash that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell, so that way you'll see my videos every single day of the week when they come out, so you don't want to miss out on that. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.